Hi, I'm Blake, and I usually am doing the marketing and everything, but today I'm going to be playing with the Energy Drape, which is in yellow tones. I think they made me do this because I hate yellow so much. So I'm just going to kind of go through the little eye drape instructions that you get with each of your kits, and hopefully I'll make it look like it looks good and easy to do. Alright, so I'm going to open up the package. It's telling me to lay out the samples in order. And I guess it's just whatever order I prefer to put it in. Ooh, already not a fan of the colors, but sometimes these colors can surprise you. So now it's telling me to use a Q-tip to swatch the colors on my arm, so I'm just going to do it like in this way. I'm just going to keep it separate so that I can actually tell where the lines are. Alright, so I just did the light ones first, so I can kind of look at them on my skin. And I'm keeping like the spacing between the colors in there so I can see how my skin reacts to the color. Out of these, I really don't like these two. They're not doing anything for me. They look kind of ashy. I'm feeling like this one's the prettiest, and this one right here. This one is making my skin a little red and blotchy around it, so probably gonna go with the one that I swatched first and made it a face on. Okay, so because that one was the best, I'm gonna put his name down, unassuming. And they also suggested that like you could swatch it on a piece of paper and see which one has changed less, but I was kind of paying attention to it when I put it on, so I just noticed that this one didn't change as much. In this one, I mean, I'm gonna put that one as a second because I kind of like him better, honestly, than this one. But I think this one is what I should be saying because it's looking a little bit in general better. Okay, so I'm looking at these, and obviously there's something wrong with these two because you can tell in the middle sections they're discolored and different from the outer sections. So that shows me immediately there's something funky going on with it mixing with my skin tone.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean discolored?
Like this is deeper and the outer section is lighter.
Okay, gotcha.
You want me to re-say that? So that...
No, I'm just asking you a question as you go. Yeah.
And so this color right here, I kind of like it. I know it's strange to say that because it's so yellow, but it's a little bit more in harmony with my skin tone. And it's not doing something crazy necessarily, so maybe if I wanted to do something natural and tone it like a little bit with something cool, it could look nice. And then this color is probably the best color just because it's, you know, it's a light, it's even, it's not standing boldly against my skin, but it's not blending in and looking muted. And you know, it's probably not in my best hue, to be honest, because my skin's getting really on the yellow spectrum, but it's not bad. So I'm going to say that this is the best one, and I say this one intrigues me. Because I've swatched it according to the order, I can write it down easier. And what I'm saying is 1 and 2 and writing them down. So like 1 was better on me and second one was another one that intrigued me, but probably wasn't my best. Alright, so swatch these colors, and you know, I'm always joking. This color right here, it's so pretty, and I really want it to look good on me, but it's already getting all kind of muddy on my skin. I'm not pulling it off. So, despite me wanting it, it does not work for me. You see how it's getting like really dark and unhappy? Like, as it rests more and more on there, it's just getting uglier. So, moving on from him. I'm really liking him, which I'm happy about because I at least get one pretty yellow color. Not to say they're not pretty, but they're not my favorite. So I like him, and he's got some coolness to him that is really residing well. He's stayed pretty true. This guy looks pretty terrible on me, I think, just because, again, we're getting to where the outside is lighter and the inside is deeper, so showing he's changing. And while this guy's kind of muted and ashy, like he went on muted and ashy, so I think that's like his look. I don't like the color, but it's good on me, so I'm gonna have to write him down as well. So I'm gonna say like these two colors are what I'm feeling. Probably him first, because actually it might even look good since I have greenish eyes. I really hate him, but he does pretty stay true, and I think he'll look good on the eye, like on my skin. And then this guy, he's really pretty, and he stayed pretty true. I would actually wear him, so I'm gonna write him down as well. Alright, so
They look pretty similar.
now that I drape these, I happen to know for a fact that I tend to wear deep colors better, so this is going to be a little bit more difficult for me. However, this guy right here I'm liking because he still has color to him, but he's still got depth, which I can't say for this guy. This guy's just getting real funky on me. And I know it's really hard to tell the differences when you get into these depths, but you can see that this has a lot more yellow to him. And this has a lot more blue. So I'm going to say definitely him, and then maybe him if I wanted a second option, but I'm not feeling these two colors. They're just getting really muddy and rusty on me. Okay, so now I'm going to go, because I'm just curious, to eleablake.com. Do not seek to peek. And I'm gonna just, and I'm gonna go to Energy, because that's the pack I got. Kind of look over my colors. Alright, just to see like if there was any kind of overlap amongst what I thought were my favorite. Let's see, so, unassuming, and unusual, and giddy, and exquisite are all in the same areas, so it looks like I did pick them out. And they were everything except for exquisite, which was in the depth, I had chose as my number one. So unassuming, unusual, and giddy were all my number ones, and everything else. And exquisite was my second on the deep one. So, I mean, that's kind of cool that it looks like I know what I'm doing. And the other ones are kind of, let's see, I have impeccable, appreciative, those are both E22s, and fantastic.
What's their under?
And pro are both kind of not in that area. Obviously those were, I liked pro, but that shows me that I probably didn't read those colors as well. So I'm gonna go with the fact that all the other ones are in the same hue and they pulled number one for the majority of the time. This is just an easy way to like figure out where you're really zone you're in, because my second choices were really based on me liking the color and like not scientific basis of it, whereas my first choices were almost all in the same zone. I wasn't feeling exquisite. I think it was just because like it's not my, it wasn't my favorite. But that I've got, I found my E21 is my number one spot. That is a yellow undertone. Yellow undertone. That is not the case for the majority of the hues that I found I'm in, but we're in a warmer undertone right now, or we're in a warmer hue. So all the colors are warm in yellow. That's just the nature of it. It depends on they're just on a scale of how warm they are. So from warmest to less warm really is where we are in the scale of things. So anyway, I'm going to use my yellows to do an eye look, and hopefully it will come out. I'm very much not in my comfort zone, but you know, I'm gonna try it out and see what happens. Maybe I like it. So I'm gonna start with unassuming. He was the first drape I did with the lighter color, and I like to have lighter colors on my eyes as my base anyway, so I'm just gonna do that. So that's just the base, and I actually don't hate it, surprisingly. It's not bad. Alright, so now I'm going to go with something that has a little bit more color. No, actually not. I'm going to go with a deeper color. I'm going to start doing outer shade. And so I'm going to use Exquisite, the color I wasn't fond of. I'm going to do for him like kind of a smoky thing out here with 18. Just because he's so dark, I'm going to use something that doesn't. This is one of my favorite brushes. I don't really know what it's called, but we'll find out in a second. I have to say he's really bringing out the green in my eyes, so I'm less skeptical about this whole thing.
Yeah, it's really pretty actually.
And the last color I have to use is Jetty, so I'm just going to use him as a pop because he's really colorful. I'm going to be doing this face a lot because I'm surprised that I don't hate this. My mom's always saying that there's no ugly colors, but you know, sometimes it takes someone to see it, to believe it. Did I do this every day?
Ringing endorsement.
But, you know, it could be a good poison ivy look, or if I wanted to do something with what kind of color.
Looks good with your red. She basically just alternates between different shades of red for her daily life.
Alright, there's just like a lot of green going on here. So I think I might just finish it up with some mascara and just call it a day. So I mean, I guess this is definitely a good color, and just because I cannot be contained, I'm going to take this Appreciative, which is really pretty, and add just a shimmery pop in the inner because, you know, it didn't look terrible on me, and I want it. Everything else is in my colors.
Which one was that undertone? Your best was E21, and was this your second?
This one was all over the place. Yeah, there we go. I like that shimmer. like some of the clients that come in here, they're like, I want matte. I'm like, okay. But in my mind, I'm like, but let's put a shimmer on there.
And on that note, thank you. Bye.